how natural it is to extend one's mind into the infinite. The human mind is a great and noble thing. It allows no limits to be set to itself except those that it also shares with the divine. In the first place, it refuses any lowly homeland, such as Ephesus or Alexandria, or even some more populous and well-built city. Its true homeland is one that encompasses the heights and the entirety of the world, the vault of heaven itself, within which lie both seas and lands, within which the lower air separates the human from the divine, yet also unites them, and in which so many divine powers have their fixed position and vigilantly attend to their specific functions. Secondly, the mind refuses a restricted lifetime for itself. No epoch is closed to great intellects. No time is unavailable for reflection. When the day arrives, that is to separate this mixture of divine and human, I will leave this body here, where I found it, and surrender myself to the gods. Even now, I am not apart from them, but I am held back by the weight of this earth. All our mortal life is but a time of waiting, a prelude for the better and longer life. Our mother's womb contains us for 10 months, preparing us not for itself, but for that place into which we emerge into view once we are able to draw breath and survive in the open. In the same way, during the interval that extends from infancy to old age, we are developing toward a different birth. A different beginning awaits us, a different state of affairs. As yet, we cannot endure the heavens except from a distance. Therefore, look forward fearlessly to that critical hour. It is not the final moment of the mind, but only of the body. Regard everything that lies around you like the luggage in a hotel room. You must move on. You came in at nature's behest, and you are going back the same way. You're not allowed to take out more than you brought in, or rather, the main part of what you brought with you into life must be laid aside. You will be stripped of this covering of skin, your closest garment, stripped of your flesh and of the blood that is diffused throughout your body, stripped of the bones and sinews that support your soft and fluid parts. The day that you dread as your last is the birthday of your eternity. Set down your burden. Why do you delay? Did you not once before abandon a body in which you were hiding and come out? But at that time, too, you were pushed out by your mother's mighty efforts. You weep and wail. This very thing, weeping, is what one does at birth. But then one had to forgive you. You had arrived completely untrained and inexperienced. When you were sent forth from the warm and soft poultice of your mother's womb, a freer air breathed upon you, yes? And then you encountered a hard hand's touch. Being still delicate and completely ignorant, you were bewildered by this unfamiliar environment. But now it is no novelty for you to be separated from what you were previously a part of. Calmly dismiss your now unneeded limbs, and lay aside this body that you have so long inhabited. It will be torn apart, crushed, and destroyed. Why are you sad? This is the way things are. The afterbirth always perishes. Why do you love it as though it were your own? It was just your covering. The day will come that will tear you forth and take you away from association with this foul and evil-smelling belly. As much as you can, withdraw from it now, from all pleasure except that which is linked to the necessities of embodied life. Estrange yourself even now from the body and contemplate something higher and more sublime. In due course, nature's secrets will be revealed to you. The present fog will disappear, and a clear light will fall upon you from every side. Picture to yourself the magnitude of that brilliance when so many stars combine their light. No shadow will disturb the serenity. Every side of the sky will be equally luminous. The interchange of day and night belongs to the lower atmosphere. After you have gazed with your entire being on the fullness of light, you will admit that you have lived in the dark. Now you see it dimly through those narrow openings that are your eyes. But already you wonder at it from afar. How will the divine light look to you when you see it in its own region? These thoughts allow nothing paltry, trivial, or degrading to settle in the mind. They declare that the gods are witnesses of everything. They tell us to win their approval, to prepare ourselves for them in the time to come, and to set our sights on immortality. No one who has this idea will fear any armies, or shrink at the trumpet's sound, or be scared by any threats. Why shouldn't he be unafraid, given that he actually looks forward to death, his transformation?